Mike V, one day doesn't make reversal as we sit here on a Monday morning. I'll tell you, they didn't get me. If I stepped up, they might have. But this is the stock they're talking about and they want today. I'm not gonna lie. You know when I tell you the boys, they're in meta. Boys are in meta. Okay. Stocks, DST, new highs. Planetaire has earnings tonight. Hims has earnings tonight. A Lab, Animal. What happens if someone gets caught short in A Lab, Animal, VST, as I said, new highs. Stocks like AEO, stocks that have been hot that are, I call it the resumption trade. They pop and then maybe they die down a day or two, but something like an AEO, that's an example of stock that does that. Okay, in the news, follow Joby, best of breed, all over the news. Okay. I took a lot of good stocks. They work. I punted a little bit early, but I did okay. Took the Genie. I'll tell you what I took. Wayfair I took. ENVX I took. GSK I got out of that. BABA I'm in. Summit Technologies. This thing, do you understand what this thing could do if it ever pops? But you know what? My opinion doesn't matter. Those are stocks that are moving. What matters is stocks that are coming with calls. And I'll tell you the ones that they're going into right now. Oklo. As I sit here, UEC. Calls off the board, UEC. Oh, hold on, it's Tony Pistachio. Tony Pistachio, I left him outside. Hold on, pup. Come on, come on. Come here. Come on, lay down. Planetaire's got earnings. Let's go. We're on the wrong side of Planetaire. You might not be eating for a couple of weeks. All right. I'll show you. Trust the info. UEC calls off the board. And by the way, this isn't the only page. UEC calls. UEC. UEC. UWMC. Oscar, they like it off the bottom. You know what? Everybody, this is the problem I have with this United Healthcare. If I can go to some big behemoth, they all like it. They all want to do it. Even the smart guys. That's why I don't like it yet. CNC, Music Factory, Basing, Oscar. The reason why I bring up UNH and CNC is because of Oscar. It's same church, different pew. Oscar. Pfizer. Buying Pfizer calls. Done. Overworks. Overworks a freaking Pfizer. If it doesn't work, man, they got that vaccine hangover, the biggest vaccine fail of history. Let's see what Jimbo's got to say. So Planeteer into earnings. Even I, an hour ago, a diehard bull on Planeteer. I'm quite impressed with the move today. Yeah, why not? You know what? You want to know why they're doing it? Because if it's not like people are shorting, playing the indices across the board. If they're wrong, they're wrong. They're moving to something else. There's always something moving to get your proverbial money back. I'm not saying take it into earnings. As a matter of fact, I'm saying don't take it into earnings. Why bother? Stock has what, a 17-point move expected? Be a part of that 17 moves. If you're wrong on the wrong 17, you have to make 22 back, believe me, to even get close. Planeteer. 200. Maybe get to 200. Larry, he's all over the new highs. Guest of ours only. There you go. Planet. Same thing. Dash. I get it. We get it. Yes. Microsoft Meta. Now you know when I see these names, who do I go to now? Darn it. This freaking kid's all on top of it. It'll tell you what the menu is. Here you go. This is interesting, by the way. If you don't know what it means, ask. The 20-day change in our prime book suggests gross exposure's largest unwind. You know what that says to me? My God, it's so bullish. I can't even. It is. Well, Many stocks are holding up great. These are the signs. GLW took calls. Reddit. Here. I brought up ALAB. I brought up VST. Reddit earnings. Break Reddit. All you have to do is buy Reddit. New high. That's it. That was the Friday. What was earnings Reddit day? For those that are really sharp, they wanted to, it held the close of Friday bullish, even with that big. The stock was sharply positive. For those that are shy, for those that aren't shy and bought it held yesterday's, as I said, yesterday's close. But if you're a little bit reticent and you thought like an algo and you just post, yeah, there were scans. Post stocks after earnings new high, and a lot of them have buy stops. This is one of them. BE resumption, huge range. Doesn't care where it's going. It's got range. Joby, another one. RKT, they're talking about this bastard all the time. This is what, see this now I pulled up these homies. Uh, One of our boys made a very good a point. And this is something out of experience that I like to point out. Whether it comes to fruition or not, I'm not quite sure, but there's edge there. What is this? Okay, this is what Toll and R, DHI, RKT have brought up. Friday, all key housing names were higher after massive revision in jobs. This could be the beginning of a much larger move. Could be. But this is important from experience. The sector always bottoms way ahead of real estate and home prices. Very true. Homies acting well. There you go. Here's the guy. They heard me. Okay. The boys. You know what? I got to thank the boys for being on TGH because they're doubling down. There you go. Meta. Somebody put a bone in, almost a mil. Another one, half a mil. There you go. Yeah, this guy. He doesn't have 200,000 followers. Watch this. He doesn't have enough UNH. I don't have enough UNH. I don't see it. And believe me, you know me. I'll do it all. Pardon me. Let's see what the other what Jastic's doing. Where is it? He hid? Am I banned? Yeah, he's right. Drones, taxis, drones. They're all in this. Even the Rev's on this thing now. You see this thing? ONDS? Got to be present. Doesn't mean it's going to work. It's what's moving. ONDS. Okay, so now it's getting big time exposure. First of all, I know it. You should know it. It goes in the group. It's a hot stock, if you will. So with Jastic's on it, but look at this. Our friend Rev. So you got Jake with Jastic, who basically there's a lot of pulling. He does, no matter what he does, is what it is. Where's the Rev? There he is. I take my word for it. He's an ONDS. Stock of the week for Rev. Stock of the week, here it is. ONDS. So Jastic's on it. So okay, so this is what it says. It says to me, don't go all in on ONDS. You don't have to do it. Watch it. But birds of a feather flock together and go into a group. If ONDS is hot, go stick to the other stocks in the sector. That's how you learn. That's how you make real good money. Trade group trading. AEO, Blade managers. Joby mentioned it. EO is taking calls, batteries. Wayfair mentioned it. Affirm. You know it has earnings uh, after the close. Speaking of Affirm and this one, Toast. Man, how does that not work? How does this not work? Planeteer, Hims, Fang, NVTS. This is the one that has earnings. It's sexy. Navitas Semi. Calls off the board. Earnings. Note it. So, oh, you know what? Toast doesn't have earnings. I take that back. Delete it. Foursquare has earnings. Shift payments. Same thing. Actually, it's not. Same group. IWM highs. Okay, let's go to the board. Right here. IWM highs. How about this? Twila. Okay. This is the stock. And I've been saying it a lot. It's got everything you want. Relative strength, volume, right sector, RNA. That is I'm going to tell you, man, that's primed. It's primed, this thing. AEO goes, right? Right? AEO goes. Coles goes with it. That type of situation. Coles didn't go up as much, but if anybody knows anything, you'll see what Coles did before this at 23 the other day, as they're taking AEO calls. So AEO calls and Coles is going. So you don't want to have this urban short. I made $3 an hour. I can't believe I made $3 in Urban Outfitters short on Friday. I covered Urban Outfitters 72.10. Look at Urban Outfitters. I covered Urban Outfitters literally a couple of trading hours ago. Right here. Something right there. 72. I actually think I got 72.10 pre-market at 80, 79. Back in bull. Look at it now. It was breaking down. They're taking it. Look at the team. What? This is it. T in it. All right, regroup. They're going after Hood. Hood. Range, volume, price action. Western Digital. Animal. Western. Price range action. Fig. Where are we buying this freaking thing? I know where I'm buying it. And you know what? You got to be in TGH because we want to make money in it. Good money in it. Not yet. I'm not even going to give you the price. You got to tune in. Ethan. UAL was dead. Back in bull. This is the weekly. I apologize. Zillow. RKT goes. Homies go. Why not Zillow? Makes sense. Firm. Look at firm. Bob, I'm in it. You see? I'm down in it a little bit. Summit Technologies. 800 Summit Technologies. If I was shorted, I'd be covering it. And that means why not buy it? I like this thing. It says 30 all over at least. AEO is ripping. MSTR ripping. APLD resumption from Friday. You remember this? If you don't, you're doing it wrong. Winner. Some of the healthcares are starting to put a base in. I see this MOH is taking some sexy action. Sexy action meaning just not a normal bottoming process. It did make it is. This is okay. No matter what this, in my opinion, you want this just like UNH. You want it to hold that previous low there. What was that bar? Trust me on that one. 158.22. CNC, I made decent money off the bottom. I'm never going to hold it. It's probably going to go back to whatever. But the same premise. It built up this little W. If you remember on Friday, I had it. Didn't hold it for the move. Made a decent move. CNC on where? 25 seconds. Stock's moving a dollar. CNC, it's in the group. Tell me to buy this thing. Voyager Technologies. Really? Well, this is by the there it is. That's a spot you want to hold. This is the spot you want to hold. 38.20. You want to try that if you want to. I don't know why they bring it up to me. They're buying laggards. Coach Dale been more active than a lot. Thank you for that, Dale. I was thinking the same on SM. You know what, Jeff? This is Coach talking. Well, I didn't use this vernacular until code 3 drives. Yeah, it is a 3 drive. That's exactly what I'm waiting for in SSMT. I do. It's. I follow a lot of stocks. This didn't come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's not like I like the symbol. Things have been aligning. I'm actually. Nah, it is what it is. Let's go back to our YouTube page where Coach 350 views already.
Fresh start.
Gene, Norm, are you watching Coach? You gotta watch Coach. Our YouTube. The gallbladder's okay. APLD sexy. That's gonna work. BJ's wholesaler, no good. Costco. Let's look at some. Let's look at the Walmart back in bull. Walmart broaching 100. Kellogg. This is what they're doing. They take up these dogs. Kellogg got taken over. Talking about Campbell's soup. There you go. I bet this one. I see British Tobacco going over. BTI. Philip Morris taking calls. They just do anything. Thing is, if Planetair's bad, they'll go right into these things. I get it. J&J. Where's that Baxter? Look at J&J. Now, this is a long. Out of nowhere. This is the sleeper for any boomer and Generation Xer. What did Baxter do? I tried Baxter, 28 even. 22 even. Sorry, why am I getting these prices wrong? All right, always posted earnings posted in TGH. Johnny John. M's. RNA is good. JP and the boys. JP and the boys. In the gap. There were a lot of decent deals over the weekend too, you know. Lennar breaking higher. The homies. ON Semiconductor down $8. Supplier to a lot of things. They don't care. That ON being down 8 and the whole market doing is exactly the type of even Amazon. Bullish. Amazon down 2 is bullish for the market. Joby. This is pure. You want it to hold this. I mean, you want it to open this. Joby, you want to hold this is it right here. You want Joby to hold you get a 20. Small caps leading the charge late in the afternoon. Net. Gonna stop this thing. Net. You know what I mean? This feels like CrowdStrike at like 20, the RSI 60. What happens if there's a positive catalyst? Unity Software got popped too. Housed. 10. ALAM. AMPX. Oh, I tried this on Friday. Batteries. Goes with EOS. That's why I'm on QS, the laggard. You know what? It'll pop, but I don't want it. How many QS do I have? 26,000. Open orders. I did sell some, by the way, high, but it's just bad. I bought the laggard. Laggards don't work. It should have been EOS. It should have been EOS. But the one to watch is this U, and UEC. Let me get it as QS. What, 26? Sell 8,000. Not 80,000. I'd like to have 80,000. All right. We'll fill out the offer because that's what happened. You get great prices on Smart Tradeview route. You can get them too. Fig breaking lower. So that's 8 QS. It'll sell 8 QS, 834. It's stubborn. That's 16. I want to have it. It's a waste of time. Pins. That's not a waste of time. Pins is not a waste of time. I even saw Snapgate could take calls before. There's Tony Pistachio. He just came in here snoring already. Does he know it's power hour? You better. Back in hospital. Like, RKT. I'd be surprised this one doesn't pull like a Coles and Earth. This is still short RKT. RKT, UEC, Affirm, TNA, ripping. But that's not the one they want. They want IWM. And you should know the difference of what constitutes two. The constituents. Oscar taking calls off the bottom. I'm going to tell you something. This Oscar is prime. There's not one downgrade left. They're all, the whole freaking universe downgraded the stock. But it's not pure. It could pop. If you're going to take one of these, you might as well take a UNH and really get paid. If it works. Fig. Kramer was right. They're selling Fig to buy Planet here. But I know the price. I'll tell you the price. The price on Fig is 78. 281. Okay. I let it. You're there. Put a pin in at 78. It'll be fun. Carvana post earnings 3-day down. Is it okay? Let's talk trading technicals. Okay. Any scanner. You don't even have to look at quotes. Should be a scanner. 3 days down. Pulling back to the 10-day. Low volume after earnings. There's Carvana. Hello, 3 days down. Galaxy. Wayfair. I bought it. I did. I bought it cheap. I can't believe I made money on long Wayfair. Usually I'm the guy that short it down $3 and I'm splitting it the next day. Actually, I shouldn't say the Lunar. Those are old. Lunar. You know what was taking calls before? Not Lunar. These dog retailers are going up and taking Williams Sonoma. Look at that Chewy. That Chewy had every technical base there. It didn't. It broke it. You know what that Chewy pulled? Chewy did exactly what Bros did on Friday. They tried to hold it under the 200 day, and I made good money on Bros short Friday with that. Same chart, same scenario. The actual reverse undercut. I still think Bros is a short, by the way. All right, let me give you something what Jesus said here to give you a quick flicker. Okay, VIX new lows. Spread still lagging here late afternoon. Nothing dramatic. Not confirming late day strength. Small cap leading. You know the calls. Meta big time. A-Lab, VST, Aklo, MP, MP. Are you kidding me? Where's Stewie? All these guys. This should be on every Stewie, Connor. All these guys should be in this thing. Iliad. I had GSK overnight. I sold it. Held the 200-day support. QS. They didn't even give me any, did they? I sold 8. Baba. Summit. Summit. Mike V breaking it high. I literally changed the market cap of Summit Technologies on a market order. I love doing that. The same selling on the way down. Macy's. Macy's. That's the one that hasn't gone. And you know what? I wouldn't do it. I mean, if they can't take up Macy's, that's the worst of the worst. VFC, by the way, quit so badly. Yeah, it came back. XBI. They're buying XBI now. Okay, getting back to bios. If you're in bios, crisp, nice bounce. HIMS, as I said, Summit, I'm in. RNA, pure. SRPT, I have no interest. HUT breaking high. How about this stock? Goldfields. You know, you like gold stocks? Look at Goldfields. But why is everybody talking about this? Why did it take me for so long to even bring it up? If this was a semi, would you be in it? Yeah. If this was a bio, would you be in it? Yeah. It's a difference. You're not going to figure it out anyway. You might as well just stick to the system. AU. That's what sticks in my head. All right, I'll leave it there. All right, cheers, everybody. I'll try to do better later. Comments, questions, suggestions. I'm just trying to uh, give as much information, narrow it down so everybody can take money out of the market uh, and continue to trade successfully and learn. All right, so it's been an honor. Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach Jose, behind the camera, TGH, Tradeview Markets behind it. Without them, nothing's possible.